It's Saturday in October of 2025. I'm sprinting up 2 flights of stairs on 72nd Street in Manhattan. My heart is pounding. I'm afraid I'm going to be late or miss this audition. I run into the bathroom, I'm washing the sweat off my face, the dirt and grease off my hands, looking like I just crawled out from underneath my car. Because I just did. About 30 minutes earlier, I'm driving up 8th Avenue. My car starts making a loud metal grinding sound. It's barely going. I get to turn on the 55th Street. I get to my parking lot and the car dies. I leak transmission fluid like it's marking territory. I push the car down the ramp, Fred Flintstone style, into the garage. The attendant sees the long trail of red fluid, just looks at me and shakes his head, no, you can't take it. And I beg and plead with him. I tell him I can't miss this audition. And nothing says trust me more than a panicking stranger pushing a dead car into your garage. He takes pity, we push the car against the wall. I give him $20 for understanding, and I start jogging to my audition smelling like Pennzoil. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm asking myself, am I good enough? I'm 65 years old. Why the hell am I auditioning? Why am I doing this? The last time I auditioned was back in high school, and Jimmy Carter was president back then. And the biggest role I ever got in high school was reporter #1 in Gypsy. And no one, oh, you remember? Nobody remembers reporter #1 in Gypsy. At my age, I should be concerned about my fiber intake, early bird specials, and getting my senior citizen discount. But instead, I'm chasing a dream. I have the limited vocabulary of a well-trained golden retriever, but I always wanted to write. And 4 years ago, I finally got over that fear. And last summer, I wanted to bring my stories to life on stage. My first attempt was The Moth in Brooklyn, which is about an hour and a half away from me in Jersey. And as you know, you put your name in the hat. And that night, my name's not picked, so I get to go up with all the other unpicks. And I do my 2 lines, so it's my turn, looking into the audience. I see the first 2 rows, I see my girlfriend smiling. There's the lights, nervous of course. I do my 2 lines, and I realize I like this. I want to do this. I see The Moth down in Philadelphia was also having an open mic night, so I schlepped down there the next night. It's an hour and a half the other way, and same result. I'm not picked, but I do my 2 lines. I need to do this now. So now I'm looking for open mics anywhere and everywhere I can get. One night I'm in the Village, it's like 1 a.m. I follow a woman in a sequin dress who's singing Close to You, The Carpenter's Close to You, to a stuffed dog in a diaper. Gotta start somewhere, I guess. So I'm looking for open mics anywhere and everywhere, okay? But, the gas, the tolls, the parking, the late night McDonald's drive-thrus, it's adding up. But I'm loving this journey. I see that Love Notes is having nationwide auditions for the 3rd annual off-Broadway show, and it's a show about love stories, or heartbreaks, or everything in between. Well, I have one of those stories. Mine is about how my friend Stephanie and I reconnected after 35 years and fell in love. So for about 3 weeks, I'm writing, I'm editing, I'm test driving, and trying to make it work. So it's audition day, driving up 8th Avenue. I'm listening to Eminem's Lose Yourself. Okay, because this is my shot. I don't want to blow it. Turns out my transmission's the only thing that decided to lose itself. So I'm in the bathroom, drying my face off, trying to compose myself, trying not to think about my immovable Mustang a couple of blocks away. And I'm waiting in the hall to be called in. The director calls me in. Small room. She sits next to her assistant and says, whenever you're ready. This is it. This is the moment now. It's just me, 2 strangers, bearing my soul and thoughts to them for 5 minutes, hoping they like me. No pressure, which is what I always tell myself before I start panicking. So I do my bit. They say thank you very much, and we'll let you know on Tuesday. Cool. I go up to the hall. I'm relieved. But I remember I have a dead car that I got to get a tow truck for several blocks away. So it's 4 p.m., I call my auto insurance company, and they say, we'll get your driver, it'll be over in 2 hours. Cool, I'm walking around killing time, and I'm tracking this guy like an Uber driver. You know, driver will be there in 52 minutes. Driver will be there in 27 minutes. Cool. Driver will be there in 5 minutes. Awesome. But it stays like that for a half hour. Call the insurance company. They can't get in touch with the driver. They'll send another driver, and it's going to take, say it with me, 2 hours. All right. Once again, I'm walking around, just killing time. I'm getting hungry. I get a dirt water dog. I'm tracking this guy like Santa. I see he's in Newark. He's in Jersey City. He's at the Lincoln Tunnel. He's on 43rd. He's on 48th. I'm on 55th. The cavalry is coming. He's on 43rd. He's in the tunnel. He goes back to Jersey City. Where'd this freaking mook going, okay? Call up the dispatcher. Dispatcher laughs and says, yeah, he made a wrong turn. Yeah, like no shit, okay? How do you make a wrong turn into the Lincoln Tunnel? Regardless. Finally, the tow truck arrives, and 2 guys jump out of the truck, and I gotta say, these 2 guys did the work of 3 men. Mo, Larry, and Curly. Because they backed the truck down, they're hitting every overhead pipe like they're playing a xylophone, like bing, bing, bing. Finally, they get my car hooked up, they're bringing it up the ramp, but now they can't make the left on the 55th Street. So they gotta drop the car, move the truck out on the 55th, we push my car, square it up, and they lift it up again. Now this is where I want to give credit to that world famous reputation New Yorkers have about patience. Because on 55th and 8th on a Saturday night, I think I was told to go F myself and move the damn car in 7 different languages. Not sure. So eventually we get going, and it's like, I want to ride back to Jersey with these guys because it'll be shorter and I'll save a couple of bucks. I know it's going to cost me money. We get to the Lincoln Tunnel, our friend the Lincoln Tunnel again. And the driver says, oh, I'm at the end of my shift. I have to go back to Newark and switch out drivers. If I'm cool. I jump out of the truck, run to Penn Station, I catch the last train to New Jersey. So for those keeping score at home, it took a total of 12 hours, $542 in towing charges, and I get to bed at 4 a.m. Awesome. Tuesday comes. Now I'm supposed to find out if I make the show. So all day long, I am hitting refresh on my computer. I look like those senior citizens at the slot machines down in AC. They're sitting this thing. But I don't see anything. It's all day long. And by 10 o'clock, I see nothing. And I figured I blew my shot. So I do the only thing I can do. I lay on the sofa, I'm just gonna doom scroll. So as I'm scrolling, I see a message on Instagram from Heather. She's the director of Love Notes. It says, John, I have news for you. Did your email bounce back? You have news for me? What does this mean? Am I in the show? Did I make callbacks? Is it like Miss America where I'm first runner-up? I mean, what does this all mean? So I shoot her my email again, wait a couple of minutes, it comes back. She goes, that email bounced too. Do you have another one? Well, I do have an old AOL email address. It's my ice hockey nickname and my jersey number. Do not judge me, you all did it, okay? So I send that off to her, but I don't hear back. So I'm waiting, nothing, I'm tired, I go to bed, but I can't sleep. I'm laying in bed, I'm staring at the ceiling, all these scenarios going through my head. I get up, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, go over to the computer, you know, waiting to see something. I'm eating grapes, I'm eating peanut butter crackers, I'm eating my feelings. I finally go back to bed. I wake up the next morning, I stagger over to my computer, vigorously shaking the mouse to wake it up. And then I see it. Subject line. Congratulations. You made the Love Notes cast. All those late nights, long drives, transmission, and self-doubt paid off. And it looks like after 47 years, reporter number 1 finally got his chance.